Hello student, today I will teach you the summary of the chapter from civics role of the parliament, chapter number 3. Okay, and first of all we must know that why should people decide, why should we decide who is the member of the parliament, who will be the member of the Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha. In this chapter we will learn that the how the parliament elected, and also that the what is the procedure to elect their member. All of these we have to learn in this chapter, role of the parliament. And the Indian Council Act of 1861 introduced representative institution for the first time. For the first time, remember that associated the Indian with legislative work. What is the legislative work? By the Indian Council Acts 1892, the principle of election was considered. This act led to the foundation of the parliamentary government in India. It means this act introduced the parliamentary form in India. The Government of India Act 1909 provided for the enlargement of the matter of public interest, and also that the Act of 1919 introduced the system of the dynasty system in the provinces, in the state. The Act of 1935 introduced a bicameral legislature in the center. Bicameral means power is divided into central and state government. Okay. The struggle and sacrifice by the masses in the freedom struggle convinced the nationalists that they had to be involved in making decision. It means when they are sacrificed, when they are struggle for the liberty, for the independence of India, they must be included in the making decision. This was not possible unless the people were empowered to elect their representative. How they get the power? Through the election, through the selection, their representative. Therefore, the Constitution of Independent India laid down the principle of universal adult franchise. And what is the universal adult franchise? This means that all adult citizens of the country have the right to vote. Adult citizens means up to 18 years. 18 years and up to the 18 years can write the voting. And the next topic is people and their representative. Who is the representative in the parliament? Should adult franchise be introduced involving an increase in the electoral from 35 millions to 117 millions? There was a long and heated discussion. It is not easy to settle that the adult franchise. It takes so many years, so many discussion, and after that the vote favoring it was carried amidst acclamation. And who is the member of this? The Constituent Assembly, Maulana Azad, Abdul Kalam Azad, advocate is deferment for 15 years. Rajendra Prasad and Jawaharlal Nehru plumbed for adult franchise as an act of faith in the common man. And after that, the basic and central idea of democracy. What is the democracy and the basic idea? That the individual or the citizen is the most important person in the democracy. The basic feature of democracy is that the government must have the desired approval and participation of people. Without our participation, any people, any government can't rule, law, make rule and regulation without our representative. And who is the representative? We are elected for the parliament. In modern democracy, it is not possible to give approval to decision directly and collectively. Therefore, people elect their representative, which behalf of? To rule on their behalf. They elect their representative to the parliament every 5 years through election. And elected representative of the parliament is called MP, and that of the assembly is called an MLA. MP and MLA, we are selected through the voting. The role of the parliament. Next topic is our role of the parliament. And what is the role of the parliament? The Parliament of India consists of president and two houses, the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha consists of members directly elected by the people. It is elected once every 5 years. The country is divided into how many seats in the Lok Sabha? That are 543. And each of the constituency elect one person to the Lok Sabha. The candidate contesting election belong to various political parties. The president has the power to nominate two members from the Anglo-Indian community to the Lok Sabha, and the Lok Sabha has total member how many? 545 member total strength. But these strength cannot be increase up to the 550 members. And come to the next point, that the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha consists of 245 members. 12 members out of there are nominated by the president. And what is the feature of the parliament? Some point that we have to learn, that what is the features of the parliament. First of all, to select the national government. The most important function of the parliament is to select the national or union government. After the Lok Sabha election are over, the election commission, all of you heard that the election commission has decided to when and where election has been, and election commission, after the newly elected MP belonging to different political parties, there are the 543 elected member in the Lok Sabha. Hence, a political party which have more than half means 272 minimum requirement for to form the government. Any political party have to gain 272 members of MPs in a position to form the government. And the Council of Ministers, headed by the Prime Minister, form the executive organ of the government. The ministers are allotted different area of government functioning like health, finance, defense, education, etc. The leader of the majority party in the Lok Sabha is called the leader of the Lok Sabha. Apart from the running party, all other political party that oppose the majority party, coalition form the opposition. The leader of the largest opposition party is called the leader of the opposition. Okay. If a single political party is unable to get the majority on its own, it's joined together with other like-minded parties to form a majority. So must be their number in the 272. It is called a coalition government, that the other like-minded party to included the majority party and get the majority. The Rajya Sabha functions primarily as the representative of the state in the parliament. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the parliament. Its members are elected by the elected state assembly. A bill can be introduced in either house of the parliament. Other means Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha must be their bill passed. And after passing the bill, Lok Sabha as well the Rajya Sabha has the power to change certain provision in the bill. However, its power regarding a money bill is limited. And the next point is that to control, guide and inform the government. What is the features, what is the quality of the parliament? That the second is to control, guide and inform the government. Perhaps the most vital function of the parliament is to most important function. Parliament, what is that the executive does not overstep its authority and remain responsible to the people. The parliament is the highest forum of the debate in the country. Members are free to speak on any matter without fear. They are our representative in the parliament. The parliament while in session begins with a question hours. The question hours is important because any MP can raise a question to elicit information from a minister regarding the working of the government. And it is very important for every MP to ask question behalf of people. The opposition party highlights drawback, demerit in the various policies and the program of the government. It is the most important features of the opposition that they can highlighted the drawback, demerit of the leading parties of their any works. Question are usually written down and given to the Secretary General of the House. There are the other way also in which member can keep control over the government. And what is the other way? That the calling attention notice, adjournment motion, and in these cases member can request the speaker to have a pointed discussion on the particular issue. If the majority in the House votes against the motion, the Council of Ministers continue to be in power. However, if the majority cannot get the motion, the Council of the Ministers has to resign. Means their party, their head of the, like that the Prime Minister have to resign, where that the no confidence motion. In all matter dealing with finance, the Parliament approval is necessary. Okay. The financial power of the Parliament involve grant of resources to the government to implement its program. The Parliament also ensure that the government does not misspend, overspend. It means that the control their misspend and overspend. This is done through discussion of the budget and annual financial statements. The member of the Parliament have a pivotal role in the controlling, guiding and informing Parliament. This is a key aspects of functioning of Indian democracy. And what is the function of the last Parliament? That the law making. The Parliament makes law for the entire country. It is a primary function of the Parliament. And the next topic is that who are the people in the parliament, who are elected and to go to the parliament. Till the 1970, most of the member of the parliament belong to the upper classes and upper caste of Indian society. Most of them belong to the national parties. Now the parliament has more and more members from different background. There are many members belonging to rural area, regional party, people or community that were earlier not representative, and fair representation in the parliament. And Lok Sabha for SC and ST, this has been done so that these representatives can represent, safeguard and promote interest of their community. SC ST, that the 543 elected seat in the Lok Sabha, 423 are in the general category, while 79 seats are reserved for the SC and 41 seats are reserved for the ST. It has also been realized that women do not have adequate representation in parliament of the women. Women's reservation bill is pending before the parliament till now, and it is being earnestly debated among political parties. But there has been significant increase in political participation by women. There is a difference of opinion about whether our democratic system is representative enough. As we have discussed above, still there are communities and groups which are not well represented in the legislatures. The rising cost of fighting an election prevent poor people from being elected as people's representative. Poor people is neglected. Therefore, there has been suggestion for state funding election. It is a suggestion by the people that the state funding election should be. However, the very fact that we are concerned about equal representation and are trying to resolve the question is the reflection of the reality that ours is a vibrant democracy. And this chapter, summary of this chapter is finished. Okay, thank you.